So it's been nearly 1 month since Queen Elizabeth passed away and ushering in a new era for the monarchy. Well, this morning, we've got a unique look back and ahead for the royal family. Royal commentator and author Katie Nicholl is here from across the pond to share with us some details from her brand new book, The New Royals, Queen Elizabeth's Legacy and the Future of the Crown. Katie, good morning.
Good morning.
And thanks for being here for your publication day.
Well, thank you for having me. It is such an honour to be with you all and to see you all in person, because obviously we were under very different circumstances a month ago. So it's lovely to be here.
Well, thank you. Well, in the book, you paint this very vivid life and legacy of Queen Elizabeth. But to start, where everybody's thinking about what's coming next. So, and of course, it's hard to tell. But in your mind, how do you see King Charles's reign differing from his mother's?
Well, I think it will. I think, the secret really to the Queen's success was her ability to evolve. Like, she never was too far ahead of the times, but she was always on the pulse. And I think that we're going to see the King, I think we're already seeing him, really sort of embracing a modern monarchy. And I think we'll see him act quite quickly. I mean, I say in the book that he's had this 5-year master plan lined out for quite some time. And I think he's going to be very, very quick to execute it. And, we've already seen him sort of lay down the markers of his kingship and what that reign might look like. The first thing he did as king, even before he met with the Prime Minister, was to go out to meet the people. I was there with those crowds, and no one quite knew what the reception was going to be like. And you could see him visibly sort of lift, his mood lift, when everyone applauded and there were cries of God save the King. And it was an extraordinary moment. And then he did something no monarch has ever done before. And he walked himself through the gates of Buckingham Palace. So I think that says a lot about the people's king, the kind of king we can expect, hands-on.
In the book, you talk about a series of interviews that you had with one of the King's late cousins that seem to reveal a little bit about her character away from the spotlight, if you will. What did you find?
Well, this was the Queen's late cousin, Lady Elizabeth Anson, who actually died a couple of years ago. And we'd had a number of discussions and interviews over a period of about 10 years. And I suppose for me, what Liza, the late Liza, did was she brought the Queen to life for me as a person. That insight as a mother, as a grandmother, as a great-grandmother, because we were also used to seeing the Queen on our postage stamps, in our living rooms on Christmas Day, that familiar image of the Queen, but to actually understand what she really felt. And, of course, there were key moments I wanted to understand. I mean, in the early 90s, when it was all going horribly wrong for the monarchy, her Annus Horribilis in 92, she told Liza, I don't worry about myself, I worry for the future. And look how things have changed. And, of course, I wanted to get to the bottom of what the Queen really felt about Megxit, about Harry and Meghan leaving.
Do you feel like you found it?
I think so.
In this book?
I think it's in the book.
What do you think?
Well, she was very hurt. She was very disappointed. But that overriding feeling more than anything was for a woman who had become queen when she was never meant to, that idea that Harry could turn his back on this duty and how he did it, she could never really understand it.
It wasn't something that would even dawn on her.
But no, because
even though her father was foisted into that because her uncle abdicated.
Exactly, and so that sense of duty was never an option for the Queen. She was always going to be Queen, and she embraced that duty. So and by the way, I think it's also important to say, because there's been so much about Megxit, she made time for Harry right up until the end. I mean, he would call all the time, he would FaceTime, she would always take those calls, she would always pick up. She was watching her great-grandchildren grow up on FaceTime, essentially. But, that sense of turning his back on duty, it was an alien concept to her.
Oh, so good. I hope William and Harry also mend their relationship, but we don't have time for that. But that's what I'm over here trying to tell me all I'll just read the book. How about that?
That's the idea. That's the whole idea.
In fact, the book is out today.
That's right. The New Royals out now.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.